Hi, everybody. Good evening, actually. This is our first evening. It's 7:14 here in Seattle area.
10:14 here. I was taking a nap and then Jenny texted me.
Sorry.
So, but
Yeah.
it's a kind of, we were having fun before going online. We were talking about that she's reading a book and that it just gives some recommendations, but I'm trying to understand it because it's talking about relationship corner in bed.
Yeah, it's talking about, okay. So first let me go back a little bit. Just say that we usually do our Justin and Jenny live in the morning, but we both had something come up. So we said, okay, let's do it in the evening. So today we're doing it in the evening. And it's hot here. I don't know about there. Probably hotter.
Oh yeah, look, this is what I was wearing before getting home. I was like trying to be as fresh as I can. But it was a very beautiful day though. It was pretty.
We had a beautiful day too today. I had to go see my client today, and I was driving, and it was so beautiful. I just passed her place. I was having such a nice time driving, and then I went, "Oh my goodness! I think I went too far." So I had to make a U-turn, and then I had to go back. And so I was so embarrassed for my, I was like, "Oh God, what am I doing?" But it was such a nice day. I just was enjoying my drive. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. So your brother was visiting you, Justin. Did you hear me?
Yeah. I thought I thought you were gonna say something about the book.
Yeah. No,
my brother just left today. He visited us for he was, because of the pandemic, he was studying online. So he said, if I'm studying online, I can do it in Puerto Rico, and he gave us a visit for like a couple of weeks. He left today. He's in Georgia, Atlanta. But yeah, we had a blast. We had so much fun. Yeah.
How old is your brother?
How old?
How
27.
How many years younger? Several years younger.
Yeah, younger. Yeah, like 2 years and a couple months, 8 months.
That's nice. Then you must be close.
Yeah, we kind of grew up together, so yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that, through the drone, I want to share later on a couple footage that I got.
Yeah.
But so
no, I wanted to say,
I mean,
I went online, and I came up with this. I put in like Feng Shui questions and stuff, and I thought we could maybe talk about some questions that are common questions that people have, concerns about Feng Shui. And then it says in 2017, the most asked question was, how many fish should you have in your fish tank? I said, that's the number one question. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. How many fish?
Huh.
Yeah.
I had it varies. I had at some point I had like 15 fishes, but different, not all the same fish breed. Like, I mean, mixed fish, one with colors or different types.
But I didn't know that was a Feng Shui question.
But I don't know. I think maybe for them, they see the fish tank as a representation of the house. So that's like, if you have lots of fish, there's like more energy in the house, more people. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense.
Well, the question was, how many fish should you have? Should you?
Okay, let's say if I have 5 fish.
A fish, or should you have an odd number of fish? But first, what are even numbers and what are odd numbers in Feng Shui? We can talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's yin yang. Odd numbers are yang, and even numbers are yin.
That's That's how we see it from a yin yang perspective. Yeah. Yin,
But
even numbers are yin, odd numbers are yang, because yang is the more manifested energy than yin,
okay.
right?
No, I thought that the most uh, asked questions would be more like, how am I gonna get rich, or how do I get a girlfriend? I thought it was gonna be like that, but like how many fishes? Like, how do you answer that?
I don't know. It was just one website. Maybe it was, I picked the wrong one, but that's the first, that was a thing at the top of my Google search.
Was a feng shui for aquariums? That would be cool
Feng Shui what?
for aquariums.
Feng Shui for aquariums.
Yeah, design your aquarium with feng shui techniques. That's a nice topic.
Well, how would you do that?
Well, there's a thing that is called aquascaping. So instead landscaping, you do like an aquascaping. So these tanks sometimes they don't even have fish. It's just rocks and plant, but they get like
Mm,
grass, tiny grass.
those
They
are
put like a
beautiful.
tree, so
Yes.
and they put a landscape. In this
Yes.
case, an aquascape. So and that's a Japanese technique though. That's Japanese people were
Yeah,
the
I've
ones who
seen a video on that. Yeah, it's a very very specialized art form.
yeah, I have a fish tank, an empty tank. I wanted to do that. I did a lot of research. It's just at that time I didn't have the. I had to buy a lot of lighting. You need to have like a very specific system because if not, it dies. But
So you use live plants, correct?
yes, it gotta be live plants. If not, it will look like not it don't have the chi. When you
Yeah.
put plastic plants,
Yeah.
it just looks so.
Fake. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you have something alive in there,
But my
it will.
question is, because there's no fish in there, does it because the fish usually eat the plants, but if there's no fish in there, is maintenance easier?
Well, what I've seen is that people actually trim. There's like tiny scissors, and you trim like if it was a bonsai. So you take care of the place.
I see. There's a lot of maintenance then.
Yes, yes.
I see.
Like if you had your garden, it's your mini garden, it's underwater. So, it's very good. I mean, it looks beautiful, but no one
It is
has talked,
beautiful.
no one
It's
talk
very,
about
very beautiful.
joy applying that. We can do for fissures, uh, we can do many, maybe the energy flow inside the place, like maybe a cave and obstacles, and guide the fishes in a more flowish way instead having like sharp rocks and blocks. I don't know. I'm just thinking that you can apply any environment that
I see what you're saying.
exists outside the water. You can make it in a micro system.
I see. So you're
So
saying that we can use feng shui principles to create the aquarium. Is that what you're saying?
yes, I'm gonna look some pictures because this is very interesting topic and I've never heard of anyone talking about this, and it's fun. Um,
We're allowed to talk about anything, so it is fun. I've seen a YouTube video on Japanese putting
okay,
together a very large kind of a glass. What would you call it?
okay.
Exhibition in a sense, a water exhibition, isn't it? It's a
Um,
installment,
I
I would call it.
share. I will share my screen, but this host disable the screen sharing. You gotta enable me.
I have to enable you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
thank you for enable me to share my screen. Okay, so desktop. Oh, safari. Share. Okay, so can you see this?
It's all black.
Is it?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so for example, I will click
Oh, look,
this.
it looks like mini bonsai.
Yeah, so the trick
Oh,
about this is that
landscape.
they put very tiny fishes, so the place looks bigger. You
Oh,
don't put big fish, you put tiny. This one don't even have fish. Oh, mira, look. I said mira. Mira means look in Spanish. I said
oh,
just.
man.
Well, it's looking. It's
Pick
so
one,
blurry.
because there's too many. Pick one.
I picked one. I did.
How come it's not showing? I want one in the screen. You know, now I got so many. I don't know what to look at.
Oh, I thought I'd open it. What screen are you looking at? Let me.
Now it's white.
Yeah, it's loading.
Oh, identify something.
It took me to Pinterest. Oh, didn't want to be in Pinterest though, but okay. Can you see the one that I'm opening here?
No, I see
Weird.
Pinterest. I see Pinterest.
Okay. Let me change this screen mirror because the thing is that it's showing you it's on new share. Okay, desktop share. Now,
Yeah, you got to share your screen. It says share screen.
yeah, because I clicked share and it did the Safari.
I don't know.
Desktop, whiteboard. Okay, so do you see, now you see my screen?
Yeah, I think so. But I see a lot. Now,
But if I like
click on that
like
one.
this, huh?
Click on it. Click on it. How come it? Well, it's okay. I guess we can. I'm gonna move you and me on this side then, and I can. Uh-oh. Now what? That'll work. That'll work. I guess we can look at it here.
Okay.
I'm seeing the 27. Oh, no, that's not good. 2013 AGA aquascaping. Oh, that's what it's called. Aquascaping.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I was.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow.
I wish I could open it. It looks a little blurry, but you
Yeah.
see,
Let me
you see this.
open something.
Look at this one.
Oh my goodness. Oh
You
my
see,
goodness. Oh, it's
so
beautiful.
if you put a grid on this one, let me divide it in three. We'll have 1, 2, and then you throw here, pop. You see, you have one corner here, and then here top, and then you have another one here. So, and you go from yin to yang. So it's, if you see it as a picture, it's appealing because it goes with all the guidance that you use in photography and landscaping. This is a very good art.
Yeah, and it's
And this is a,
three-dimensional. I guess that's what's so beautiful about it. And then the water makes it look like it's moving. You know what I mean? It's not still.
look at this other one. This one has fish.
Oh, this one has fish. And this one doesn't have any trees. It looks like mainly moss and rock.
Yeah. But you gotta put the rocks in a specific way. Look, this is a tiny one. But if the rocks has a lot of texture, the more texture they have, the more you can create the effect of being bonsai rock.
Yeah,
Put
I
it like that.
understand. I understand. It looks like a small landscape.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So there's other different. This is all rock, but you see the fish very small. It's like
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Because you know, in Feng Shui we have Feng Shui for gardens. You
yes,
you can
yes.
apply that
Look at this one. What do you think about this one?
Oh my goodness. It looks like a forest with a road going down. Oh my goodness. You can do anything really, huh? How do
There's
they
someone.
make trees?
There's someone who did the like Avatar.
Oh, this is what they use? Kind of like small models?
It's very beautiful.
Look at that.
So,
Oh my God. Oh, I see. So you can see it from four. So,
well, the tank is like that. But look at this one.
oh gosh, it's floating. How do they do that?
Ah.
You know, I do Japanese flower arrangement called ikebana,
Uh-huh.
and they're different arrangements. You know, you learn all kinds of arrangements, but it always depends on the location of that arrangement. So you kind of have to look at the environment and decide what kind of arrangement will match this space.
Mm,
So, you know, if you're in a big hotel, you need a big one, you
yes.
know, and if you're just the front desk of an office, you need just a small one, you know. So the environment is understanding how to match your flower arrangement to the environment has a very important part of the arrangement. So I'm looking at this here, and I saw the man with the 360 degrees, so he can see in four sides. I'm sure that's different from something that you just see from the front.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like for example, do you see the arch that I'm showing you?
Yes, this fish, pet fish plants, that one, how to begin. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one, look at the stones in front. Look at the lines of the stones. You see the lines are pointing in the same direction. So this is something that creates also the more natural effect. If you put one stone with the lines facing one side and the other lines facing upward, it will not look natural. It
Yes,
will
you're
look
right.
like someone put the rocks there. But if you make all the rocks play like all together, you know, like in a choreography, then it creates a more natural pattern.
Yes, because if nature, if the water is flowing one way, all the lines will go the same way.
And
You
they did a good job,
nature.
so good that even the fish are swimming in the same direction.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Yeah, I bet you're right. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, you
So,
can see the direction is going
yeah, there's stones on the background.
all spotted.
Yeah. So
Very, yeah.
this is a big one.
Wow, look at that one. It's not in focus yet. Oh, there we. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
So it gives you like that feeling that you're in a spiritual weird mountain passage, like
Yeah.
Narnia.
Yeah, Narnia. Yeah.
So, this is aquascaping. I find it very, very interesting, very beautiful. I think
Absolutely
eventually
beautiful.
I would like to do a conference or something about how to arrange this using Feng Shui knowledge.
Yeah. So beautiful. So beautiful. It's like you're creating your own landscape,
Yeah.
you know?
It says Iwagumi style.
Well, I guess they're different styles. Oh, I guess it depends on the teacher, yeah?
Yeah. I think Iwagumi style, I think it's the one that uses big stones like
I
that. You
see.
see a rocky landscape.
I see. I see.
But yeah, it's good.
Mm.
I wanted to share that. Let me see how do I.
So was it started, is this an art from Japan? Aquascaping.
Yeah, look for it. Aquascaping.
Oh, okay. Can you click on this one? Looks really good. The one that says "Life is Savage," Cape Town News. I want to see that one.
Wait. This one?
Yeah, that looks like something that would come out in The Hobbit or something. I don't know. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like you want to be there. You can meditate looking at it.
Yeah. I think you
Like
could
if you
look at this for hours because the fish swimming and the water gently moving. So the foliage, the greenery in there is, I'm sure it just sways very, very slowly. It must be very soothing.
yeah, and you see it's a young tank. It has 14 fishes.
That's yin, 14.
But
That
it ends five, like 1, 4, 5,
we're talking about 145.
because 14 has one and has a four. So the when you add them, it's five. And uh,
How you calculate it. I thought you meant even and odd number. It's an even number is how I thought you were mentioning. Oh, it's just beautiful.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job over there. Those people are like
They're
that.
very, very talented. Yeah, very talented. Look at
Yeah.
that. Look
All
at that.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So, you can see the depth, and then the further away you go, you kind of see, like, oh, I see something new. I see something new. Yeah. Yeah.
Very.
Very, very beautiful. And I think a lot of people don't know actually there is feng shui of a garden, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, my mother put some palm trees, small ones on the one side, and she did some landscape, and I wanted to be part of it, but I just got entangled in my own stuff, and then suddenly I saw that. I was like, oh, I wanted to apply my feng shui on this.
Yeah.
So, but the way that the palm trees, the arrangement,
Hmm.
it has very good arrangement. In fact, I want to buy a fourth one. So I want to create like a jungle path, like you walk and you're under the palm trees.
Hmm.
Now there's three, so there's like the small one,
Hmm.
medium one, and then on the back one, the big one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Kind
Place
of like
important. Yeah, depending on size and depending on scale,
yeah.
and we look at all that. Yeah, and how far apart, if they should be together, if they should be, and depending if you have four, how do you arrange four? If you've got three, how do you arrange three? You know, to enhance the space.
Yeah, we can do one. That's that's a good topic one day. Talk
Yeah,
about garden.
yeah. I was
I gotta
thinking,
do my notes.
I was thinking I should go through my children's old Lego and build some trees and some people to kind of explain it. Sometimes you need a model to
Yeah,
explain those kind of things. You know,
yeah, working on that.
to see it visually instead of just kind of talking about it. A lot
Yeah,
of my clients, when I
I have a
explain,
whiteboard. I have a whiteboard here.
yeah, but whiteboard is different from actually seeing something in 3D.
Yeah. What when my computer get here, I will start learning one of those 3D softwares um, that architects uses to create 3D modeling of a
Mhm.
house or a landscape. So I wanna to be
That's
able to do my own designs. Like for example, maybe get a house because here when I do the feng shui talks, I don't do like a full course with certifications. I leave that to doctors who I just do like 4 hour talks like 3 hour and 1 hour questions and explain the basic concepts as we do here. And when people brings their scenarios,
Mhm.
so I would like to be able to have my computer and say, okay, so you have this, like, and do it 3D, and then we can share that here, or I can do a live, and people ask, hey, and I don't know, just it's something that I'm giving you a head start that I'm working on.
Well, I
Wanna
can
do
do
that.
computer 3D because I'm an interior design. That's what I do for my clients.
Yeah.
You know, I'm designing a bathroom, for example, and
Hmm.
it's a Japanese bathroom. So a Japanese bathroom is a little bit different. We like to sit down and bathe. So there's a shelf. So you sit down in the shower, and there's a little bench, and there's a little counter, and we put your shampoo and everything there, and you're sitting down and you wash, you know, and then you fill your bowl, and that's how we wash. You know, that's traditional Japanese style. And then you go and just soak in the tub. It's a different way of bathing, you know. And so she wanted to see it. She says, I want to see what we're designing. And even if I explain it, it's very hard. Some people can visualize 3D, some people it's much more difficult. And so she says, can you know, draw it? So I draw it in 3D, and she says, oh, now I get it. You know, so
Yeah.
it's a very, very useful tool.
No, it's be able to visualize it, or trying to explain your what you have in your mind. It's, one day we can like plug in and project it in a TV, but now
But
it's very
plug in
hard.
your brain, you mean?
Yeah, you put like maybe like a suction cup or something like that, and then you put a projector, and then hey, look, this is what I wanted you to see. Um,
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably. Yeah.
I was talking about those showers. I don't know if there's such a thing as a feng shui bath or shower, but I have I don't like, me personally, these showers that they put the nozzles straight from the shower head, like straight from above, like if it was raining,
It's
and it
called
comes.
rain shower. That's what they.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable. I don't like it. I, First, it feels like I'm not taking a shower. It feels like I'm under the rain. Second, it's it's so like everything is dripping on your face from
Uh,
all over. You cannot, like, when it comes in an angle, you can do this and then
yeah.
and you move. When it's
Yeah.
going from above, they're like so you do the shampoo, or you gotta do this.
Yeah. You got to
I
do it.
Yeah, so now I bought a shower head that it has different styles,
Mhm.
and you can take it and it has a hose. But the thing is that one of the setups, it doesn't throw water like those straight fake nozzle. It do like kind of like if it was raining. Like, I don't know, it's very weird. You get some small drops and then a big. It's very weird, but it's just
Massage
natural.
time.
I
Massage.
like, but it's not even hard. It's amazing. The thing is that I have that one and I put it like not all the way up, but kind of a little bit so I can get it in my face.
Yeah.
And I find it so easy and nice, and it feels natural, like if I was on a waterfall and
Nice.
then I put my head. It's
Nice.
not like I'm, taking a bath under the rain. I so
Interesting. How we all.
I don't know if other people have the same feeling that I have about those rainy shower style. Have you taken a shower in there?
Traditionally in Japan, we don't have the fixed shower head. We don't have it.
Yeah, you use a
Always,
bucket.
always handheld or bucket.
Okay.
No
Oh,
fix. That's
oh,
just
yeah.
traditional. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a different way of bathing.
And now they put it that it goes from the walls, and so you're in the middle, and then you go like shh, like if you were in a car wash.
Yeah, I had a client who wanted that, so we put that in. But
That's
we
so
didn't.
weird.
We didn't. Okay, we didn't. Then that's my fault. You know what happened? She put all these shower heads in. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she had the rain, and she had this, and she had a lot of stuff going on. She said, her hot water tank, because there's so much water in one time. She had 5 minutes, no more hot water.
Wow.
She had to change her water tank to a tankless, so you always have hot water. So that's a thing that a lot of people don't think about. Oh, I think I'll put this in. I think I'll put this in. And you're using a lot of water. A lot of water. You know, if you have too many things going on.
As remember what Master Shu was saying about what it comes when you have abundance, which is
You have what?
waste.
Sorry?
No, he was saying like that. We were talking about the yin within the yang and so on, and then he was talking about the what's the yin of having abundance, and it's waste. Like it's what comes the negative side effect of abundance is waste. So I want all the jets all over, even on the floor, and you're wasting water and also hot water. So
something to think about.
Now that here they cut the water like one day on, I have a big bucket and I just go there and shower and then when I look at how much water did I use, it's almost nothing, like a gallon of water. And when I take a shower, I just turn on, oh, it's so good, whatever, and you don't realize it, but you're just throwing gallons of water.
Yeah, we've become extremely spoiled. We take water for granted. We really do. Maybe it's a good time for us to rethink how we actually use water. We have a lot of waste in America. Yeah, we really do. Too much.
All the water that we wasted, we can build an aquascaping.
I like that aquascaping. I think that's actually a very nice hobby. But I don't think you can. I mean, it's going to take many years to get to that scale. The skill.
I don't think so. I think you can do it in your first try.
It's hard.
The hard part would be like letting the plants grow. Like for example, you put the moss on the rocks and like for it to get to grow. But because you buy them, you can buy the whole thing, but it's gonna be very expensive. Versus like buy a little.
Buy it. You want to make it. That's the fun part.
Yeah, that's why. Like you gotta like plant it, like seagrass. You plant it, and like if it was actual grass.
Oh, you plant it.
You plant it. It's very interesting because you're doing it everything that you do outside, you do it underwater. Oh. But you look for plants that can live underwater.
I see. So over time it grows and the landscape changes?
Yeah. Like for example, you see the floating islands like Avatar?
Yes, that looks like
inside that's foam. Float, it's just float, and it has like fishing line, clear fishing lines, and the foam is floating and they cover it with moss.
Oh, I think I'd like to check that kind of YouTube video out. That's fascinating. Yeah. People are so creative.
Like for example, the trees, the one that you say, oh, look at that tree. Those are driftwood on the river. So yes. They look for the ones that has lots of texture. The more texture, the better. And then you put them together and you tie them and you create a branch and you create the tree and then you put moss as if it was the bush. But there are specific different type of moss.
So it's kind of like model making.
Yeah. You can look for natural plants. You don't have to do it. All other people go very natural raw. Like,
I,
oh, this how this plant should look, and they leave it wild. Or you can shape your environment and create those scenarios where you put the rocks, where you put the
right,
take, some
right.
people take driftwood, like just a big log, a weird one, and that's the main art.
I see.
And then they decorate it and they put like the moss in the holes. They put
I see.
rocks.
Well, I guess like even in an English garden is very different from a Japanese garden and a rock garden and a yeah,
Yeah.
all
In
kinds
English
of gardens.
garden, in the aquascaping would be like those plastic castle that you put for the fish to hide in, and then you put a fountain even though you're underwater, and then like you see the fountain thing, like
I also think of England of the countryside and the Hobbit. You know what I mean?
yeah, we're not talking about people, we're talking about garden
I
design.
know, but the scenery of the Hobbit, the scenery.
Those
The
scenery,
kind of small and the round inside the rock is, it's just
I was thinking more like those like rounded trees and all line up, very military setup.
yeah, very, very symmetrical.
Yeah, no, but those the Hobbit. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's like that concept. You can actually do that for the fishes.
I think probably the gardens in Puerto Rico are similar to the ones in Honolulu, where it's more wild,
Yeah,
jungle.
not that much. Well, it depends if you're in the island, but you could build something like that in here because there's many hills and mountains. So you just buy a land that has a couple hills and just dig a hole. And
Hmm.
it, here we do have landscape for that, but um,
Hmm.
we have city. Like
We have city. Here you've got the city. It's not like it's all jungle.
people in people that don't have they haven't been in the island. They can think like Puerto Rico because it's very small. Can be like St. Thomas or you know other Barbados Island, which those islands are not that developed. Puerto Rico is very well developed.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
even though we are a very tiny island, we have like factories, a big city,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
iPhones.
iPhones, you actually.
There's people that thinks of us as native that without technology, but
That's pretty funny. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, that was really fun, Justin. We'll look into aquascaping and actually how we can. I think it's good for people to know that you can actually apply feng shui to a garden. I
yeah, and
maybe next time I should explain. Maybe we can talk about feng shui of garden and bring up some situations and how we see a garden and you know how we
yeah,
what we
people can take picture of their garden and share pictures of
yeah,
garden.
yeah, how we balance the forms on a garden.
Yeah,
That would be very interesting.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
Sounds good.
Well, I had so much fun. It's 11 p.m. here.
Sorry, keeping you up.
In fact, I gotta work though, but I don't know. I'm debating.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Next week too. I have something in the morning, so maybe we'll do it later in the evening. Yeah.
thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.